Can't decide whether to buy a Toyota Hiace or a Nissan Caravan? Don't worry, we're here to help you. So let us explain all the important differences and similarities so you can choose the one that's better for you. beforward, with over 4,500 vans of both types in stock, can offer you a wide range of choice to suit your budget and preferences. Please check current prices and inventory on beforward website. We are going to compare the most popular shortest regular height narrow body variants. The 2006 debuted H200 generation Toyota Hiace, also known as the Hiace Ace, and the 2012 introduced E26 model Nissan Caravan, known as the NV350 and CARAVAN. Although they were launched in different years, they offer equivalent features and performance. Both will continue to be on sale in 2024, and you can still buy exactly the same models brand new, as we will take a closer look at. You may be wondering why they look so similar and are almost exact copies of each other. The answer lies in the fact that they have been designed to meet precise requirements set by Japan's automotive legislation. Class restrictions that limit overall size, weight, and engine displacement to qualify for preferential tax rates and other legal regulations. Both cars look similar from the front, with more advanced LED headlights and additional safety equipment such as radar or cameras, depending on trim. As the Nissan is younger by design, the Toyota will only have the same advanced safety features on board in those made after 2017, alongside cruise control 360 cameras, and other features depending on trim. The driver's position is offset to the front axle for good visibility and easy maneuvering. A short front overhang also helps when parking. Simple daily maintenance is very different in each car, even though they both have a small bonnet. In both cars, you have to lift the driver's seat in order to access the engine compartment for oil level checks. In the Nissan, a coolant reservoir and a coolant expansion tank are also located in the engine compartment. The brake fluid reservoir is hidden on the passenger side of the dashboard. Engine air filter is located under the car in the pillar under the intake. Windscreen washer fluid may be added when the passenger side door is opened. Refill reservoir is located in the entry step. Daily maintenance is much more convenient in the Toyota. Access to the brake fluid, coolant, and windscreen washer reservoir is provided via the front bonnet. The air filter is under the front bumper on the driver's side and is accessible from underneath the car. Although both cars are the same length, the Nissan appears slightly longer and taller, but it's only 1 centimeter higher. This is primarily due to its slightly narrower windows and 1.5 centimeters lower ground clearance. If you want the additional lift, the Toyota has more aftermarket suspension lift kits available. Also, the wheelbase is slightly different, with a 2 centimeters longer on the Hiace. When considering the wheelbase, it is obvious to compare the turning radius. Both vehicles offer excellent tight turning. Whereas the Toyota offers a 5 meters radius for two-wheel drive, this is 20 centimeters less than the Nissan. And even more when you compare the four-wheel drive models, where the Toyota's 5.2 meters is 50 centimeters less than the Nissan. Both cars have 2 sliding doors, although the Nissan also has a version with just 1 sliding side door. Access to the interior is comfortable. The floor height is almost identical. The door sills are slightly different, with users finding the Toyotas to be more comfortable. On the passenger versions, the doors can be operated fully automatically via a button or door handle. Differences can be seen in the way the cars are refueled. Toyota fitted a fuel filler on the passenger side pillar close to the door, whereas Nissan has a fuel inlet in the rear corner on the opposite side. Tank capacity is also slightly different. 70 litres in the Toyota and 65 litres in the Nissan. Both cars have very similar chassis design. At the front, it's a double wishbone and ventilated disc brakes. At the rear, there's a leaf spring and disc brakes again. In terms of safety standards, the Nissan comes with stability control and collision mitigation emergency braking from the 2016 model onwards, while the Hiace got the equivalent feature for the 2017 models. Both vehicles offer a similar ride quality, although users find the Nissan to be a little firmer and seem to bounce a little more when driven without a load. If you look at the rear of the two cars, they look very similar. The Toyota seems to be a bit more square and has more indented sides. This is also noticeable in the interior. The rear lights on the basic Nissan and pre-2016 versions use standard bulbs instead of LEDs on the newer models. Toyota does not offer LED taillights. Both cars have almost the same loading edge height, although the Toyota's 62 centimeters is actually a mere 0.5 centimeters lower than the Nissan's. The payload you can expect from both the Toyota and the Nissan is identical, with a maximum of 1,250 kilograms depending on the specification. The difference in cargo compartment dimensions is also minimal, almost unnoticeable. Width of the cargo area is identical at 154.5 centimeters in both vehicles. Regarding height, the Nissan is 1.5 centimeters higher with its 135 centimeters. Maximum load length is 300 centimeters in Toyota, measured to the back of the driver's seat, and 305 centimeters in Nissan. However, an important point is the length of the load floor, which is 300 centimeters in the Toyota and 13.5 centimeters shorter in the Nissan, because of the more rearward engine layout. Depending on the selected trim version, the load compartment may be fitted with additional folding seat. Double floor as the presented Toyota, plus an optional air heater and separate air conditioning. Both cars offer good visibility. For shorter drivers, 165 centimeters and under, the Toyota may be more suitable as the windscreen is slightly larger and the dashboard is lower. In addition, if you are a short person, it is a little easier to get into a Toyota. On the other hand, the interior of the Nissan has a more modern look. Both cars offer plenty of storage space. In both cars, the middle seat for the third passenger can also serve as stowing space. The Nissan is a newer design, which means that its oldest models 2012-2017 are better equipped than the Toyota of the same age. The pre-2012 Toyotas are fairly basic, even though they all have ABS, airbags, and air conditioning. A more balanced level of equipment can be found in the model years from 2017 onwards. Nissan was an early adopter of a 360-degree camera, which is a rare feature in the Toyota, and available on the latest models only. From 2020, Toyota has changed the exterior mirrors from horizontal to an enlarged vertical ones, a significant advantage in terms of practicality. The car's interiors differ in terms of the quality and durability of the materials used. Toyota is surely more hard-wearing and more precisely built. Signs of wear from city driving, with frequent getting in and out of the car, are noticeably less visible on the upholstery of the Toyota seats. Cars with 200,000 kilometers on the clock may appear to show little wear, whereas a Nissan's driver's seat may show signs of wear after only 70,000 kilometers. But you have to take into account the shape of the seats, which in Nissan are more comfort-oriented, passenger car-like, deeper, larger, and not designed to facilitate frequent getting in and out, whereas in Toyota they are designed to be more flat and optimized for reduced wear and tear around the edges. These vans are powered by two basic petrol engines, both naturally aspirated four-cylinder units with the same displacement of 1,998 cubic centimeters. Both can be configured as rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive and are mated to manual or automatic gearboxes. The difference lies in the power output, where the Toyota develops 136 horsepower, 6 more than the Nissan, and 182 Newton-meters, again 4 more than the competitor. Peak torque in the Toyota is available 400 RPM lower at 4,000 RPM, which makes for a smoother ride and better acceleration than the Nissan. On the other hand, the AT-equipped Nissan has a more refined gearbox with 5 or 7 gears introduced in 2022, in comparison to the aged 4-gear Hiace's gearbox, which was replaced by the modern 6AT in 2015. Toyota tends to be more fuel efficient, using around 12% less fuel than Nissan. With a 70-liter fuel tank, 5 liters more than the Nissan, the Hiace's estimated range is 111 kilometers greater. If you are not an extremely heavy user, second-hand Nissan may be smarter choice, providing you with more advanced technology for less money, although the Toyota's reliability and resale value should also be taken into account. Whether your choice is Nissan or Toyota, you are making a good decision. If you are leaning towards one of the brands, keep in mind that both of them are serving in Japan as police cars and ambulances. proving their reliability and smart features. If you are interested in buying a Toyota Hiace or Nissan NV350 CARAVAN at a great price, please check out the links in the description below or visit beforward.jp.